So let's begin with the big story of the day. Viewers, the law has finally caught up with the Luthra brothers, the owners of the Birch Nightclub in Goa, where 25 people lost their lives in last Saturday's fire. The brothers allegedly attempted to evade the investigators by flying to Thailand just hours after the tragedy, but they were traced to Phuket and have now been detained by the Thai authorities. The National Crime Bureau, Interpol's designated agency in Thailand, has formally informed the Indian authorities about their detention. My colleague Isha Mishra, who has been closely tracking the developments in Thailand, filed these reports from Phuket location, the exact location where the duo has been detained, as well as from the immigration center where the Luthra brothers are currently being held.
It is game over for the Luthra brothers as they have been detained from Bangkok in Thailand. We're reporting from there where the Hotel Indigo behind me, this is the exact spot from where we are being told that they were picked up. We previously also reported sources confirming that they were around this area. This is a tourist area. You can see there are several shops here as well, and this is always hustling and bustling with activity. The Luthra brothers are now waiting deportation to India while we bring you exclusive ground reports from Ground Zero in Phuket. It is game over for the Luthra brothers as they have been detained in Phuket in Thailand. They are currently lodged into this detention center. This is the Phuket Immigration Office. This is where they have been lodged. We were hearing from our sources that they could be taken out anytime in the evening today, but now because of paperwork that is stuck, they will be taken out and deported tomorrow. What is still unclear is that if they will be taken to Bangkok or straight to India. But what we know is that this was a massive success for Indian authorities who worked in tandem with the Thailand police to nab the accused and bring justice to the 25 victims who lost their lives in the Goa fire tragedy.
My colleagues Isha and Bhavtosh are joining us on the broadcast. Isha is in fact joining us live from Phuket, the location where the Luthra brothers have been traced. Isha, what is the process next? Where were they exactly traced? Because sources have indicated that the idea was that this is a crowded tourist location and they can blend into the crowds. It will be difficult to locate them. The authorities have been able to locate them in Phuket. What are the details now available on where they were picked up from and what next?
Pratibha, we have in fact reported from the exact spot of where they were picked up from. This was Hotel Indigo, which was in Patong, where we had previously also reported from. Patong, to give our viewers a little bit more context, is a tourist area. And it's an area where the police scrutiny is much lesser. So it was very well planned and well thought for the Luthra brothers to actually report from, stay there. And what we've also found out is that they were constantly changing their positions, changing their places. First, they were in Kathu. Kathu is where there was a woman there along with them. We've heard from sources that that woman was helping them with visas. And now they moved to Phuket and this particular hotel. After that, now they are currently lodged in the immigration center and the detention center, and they are waiting deportation. In fact, the plan was to deport them yesterday only as well, but because of the paperwork that is taking place, because of how much time that is taking place, they will be now deported in the next few days. We were expecting that the Goa Chief Minister has also confirmed that it will be taking at least 3 to 4 days to complete the deportation. And what we've also found out is that in the past, their anticipatory bail plea was rejected. The Goa police has been strongly opposed to the bail application, and the information, this is a massive success for Indian authorities. All the CBI, the Goa police, and the Thai police have worked in tandem to actually get on their feet and find the Luthra brothers.
Okay, all right, Isha and Bhavtosh, request you to stay with us. We've in fact accessed the first images of the Luthra brothers inside the detention center in Phuket as well. These visuals were taken soon after their detention. They offer the earliest glimpse of the conditions in custody and provide new insight into their status as the Thai authorities process the case. The Luthra brothers were traced after a blue corner notice was issued against them, copies of which have been accessed exclusively by Times Now. With their detention confirmed, the focus now shifts to the process of the deportation and how long it's going to take. Sources tell Times Now that officials from the Indian Embassy, along with the team from the Goa police, will travel to Phuket. And CBI officers may also join if required. The Indian delegation will formally identify the two accused, complete the necessary paperwork, and once the procedure is finished, the deportation process will move forward. We're also learning from top sources that the deportation process for the Luthra brothers remains firmly on track and they are not expected to be brought back to India before Tuesday. Officials are currently moving to cancel their visas, after which the brothers will be transferred from Phuket to Bangkok, where they are likely to be issued an emergency travel certificate to complete the repatriation formalities. We're also learning from sources that the Luthra brothers were in Delhi attending a wedding when they heard about the fire and immediately began planning to leave the country. The third co-owner of this restaurant, Ajay Gupta, was in Goa but not at the club and flew to Delhi on Sunday morning. He was later traced to a hospital in Lajpat Nagar after the police were unable to find him at his Gurugram residence. Sources further add that one of the Luthra brothers held a long-term UK visa. The Goa Chief Minister spoke exclusively to Times Now, outlining the next steps for the state in following the Luthra brothers' detention in Thailand.
We are seeing massive action. Deportation is in place. When are we expecting the accused, the Luthra brothers in Goa?
Today morning only उनको detained Thailand में किया है. Within a short span of a time, 4 to 5 days, with the help of the Government of India, central government agencies will bring them to the Goa.
Will the Goa police go to Thailand?
Definitely the Goa police and our team from the Government of India, CBI, they'll go to the Thailand and will bring them to the Goa.
What is the strictest action that the Goa government is planning, and how's the case is being strong?
We had already booked them under the different sections, so definitely they'll go behind the bars.
So it could be as late as Tuesday when the Luthra brothers will be brought to the country. Bhavtosh, what are the details available at this point on any legal remedies that will be available to the Luthra brothers while they have been detained in Thailand? And why is the process going to take 4 more days?
Well, as far as options before Luthra brothers are concerned, well, they are rich and powerful. As you can see, they immediately fled from the country as soon as they heard about the news. And they did move an anticipatory bail application in a Delhi court, which was summarily rejected yesterday by a Delhi court, which in fact had very scathing observation about their movements and the fact that they moved their bail application even while on run, and also in a court which was outside the jurisdiction of Goa. So they can, in fact, avail legal options not only in Delhi but also outside Delhi, that's in Phuket. But importantly, one has to wait and see whether they will be approaching the High Court after their bail was rejected yesterday. Now, importantly, what will happen in the case? According to officials, they have said that Indian Embassy is directly in touch with their counterpart in Thailand, and they are hopeful that this will get over very soon. Now, no timeline has been given by them. Remember, Pratibha, this all will be are being dealt at a very senior level by diplomats as well as by central agencies. Goa police, while it's probing this case in the state, they will play a very peripheral role as far as the deportation or repatriation is concerned. But yes, what they have said is that emergency papers are being prepared. They are saying that he will be brought back, and when he will be brought back here, he will immediately be handed over to the Goa police. But till the brothers are there in Thailand, the entire work will be done by behind doors by central agencies as well as by the Goa police, who were successful in locating them in Phuket and also arresting them. Yesterday, there was a narrative that was being built around that they will be coming back on their own, which was in fact demolished by the government, which in fact put out these visuals which clearly showed that they have been put in detention center and also that they have been arrested or at least detained.
Okay, all right, Bhavtosh, do stay with us. The opposition, meanwhile, let's also talk about the politics around it, because When the news came in that the Luthra brothers had fled, remember the opposition had been raising many questions. And even now, after they've been detained, the opposition is in no mood to back down, accusing the BJP government of enabling corruption and allowing the Luthras to leave in the first place.
उनको भगाने में किन किन लोगों का हाथ रहा है, इसकी भी जांच होनी चाहिए। बगैर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के सरकार के सहयोग के वो गोवा छोड़ के नहीं भाग सकते थे। इंडिगो एयरलाइंस और सबको नहीं मिल रही है, देश की जनता परेशान हो रही है और 25 लोगों की जान चली गई जिन लोगों की लापरवाही से, वो इंडिगो की एयरलाइन से भाग गए हिंदुस्तान छोड़ के और हमारी सरकार कुछ नहीं कर पाई।
Why were they allowed to escape? Why did we have to go to exotic Thailand to arrest them? They could have been arrested in Goa itself. But the point is that they were allowed to exit. Their passports were not revoked. No immigration authorities stopped them. No lookout notice was pushed, which should have been done promptly.
The government of Goa, what they are doing, what they have done in the past so many years, when these restaurants, when these people were operating so many outlets out there, and no concrete action was being taken, no proper regulation was in place in Goa.